Hey guys, here for another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Maverick Club. Very different video than what I used to do. Obviously, having some technical issues with OnlyFans, but I'm still going to do it. Tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing Mia Maklova or some shit like that. Jesus Christ, she has so much actual content that I don't have enough memory on my computer, so I have to, restructure how I'm going to review her, because, sometimes to review these OnlyFans girls, it takes like a full workday of watching all their content. Like Eliza Rose Watson, Jesus Christ, I spent like 9 hours reviewing all her videos and everything because she had over 22 gigs of data. It's insane how some of these girls are not scams. But like I said, we're going to be talking about the Maverick Club today. And for those that don't know what it is a subscription-based program that Logan Paul made. And Logan Paul, for those that also don't know, which I'm surprised if you wouldn't know who he is, whether you like or hate him, he's one of the biggest YouTubers slash influencers here on YouTube. Started off with Vine, did his Instagram skits, started off on YouTube, and now he's one of the, I would say, top 10 creators on YouTube. So the reason I'm going to talk about his subscription-based program is, so obviously I look at OnlyFans and other subscription-based programs. I haven't done the other stuff yet on YouTube, or haven't shown it yet. This is one of the first videos I'm going to show. There's a lot of people that tend to scam, and whether they actually mean to scam or not, nonetheless they are still scamming. So for example, with Logan, what he does is that he promotes his subscription-based program as a way for him to interact with fans, do weekly Zoom calls, do monthly giveaways, and a whole bunch of other perks. But the issue is that he doesn't really do that, and if he was pretty transparent in terms of like what he's offering, then I get it. Like, sure, people know what they're getting themselves into, but the fact that you're saying it's X but it's actually Y, or you're just not consistent with what you're offering, to me that's a scam, and I think it's warranted to make a video on this and kind of talk about like the pros and cons of it. Unfortunately, it has more cons than pros, so let's talk about like the generic overview of the site on a high level. So like I said, the whole point of it is for him to interact with his members. So when you start the website on the Maverick Club, it costs $20, and you're supposed to get a free month, by the way, but you don't get that free month. They do charge you $20 off the bat. You have your home option, about option, and the only two options that really matter in this website are the members area and your profile. So I'll talk about my profile first because it's lesser than the members area. So my profile is like a Facebook profile. You can put your profile picture, a little bit of a description of yourself, and post statuses. Also, if you post a status, no one can see it. I don't really know what's the point of like having a my profile and a status update when no one can see it. There's not really any way to add someone as friends. There's not really any way to have like a, hey, if this person updates their status, I get to know. For example, let's say you make a cool connection of a Maverick Club member. I don't even know how that's possible. I'll get into that later. But supposing like the 1% chance that you do, there's no really any way to see what they have or what they post unless you find them manually, which also is a pain in the ass. Which, again, I'm going to get into the technical side later in this video. Also, another heads up, this might be a long video because I'm going to go into detail and be very critical of these things, especially when Maverick Club, Logan Paul is like a multi-million-dollar brand, right? You expect a lot of a person promoting like a program they made, right? The bar is very high. So if I sound like a dick or a hater, I'm not. It's just when you work it also in corporate, you kind of like when you have a program, you don't YOLO it and promise all these things, and then as the time passes, they don't get anything. That's really unprofessional. That's really, that shows kind of like the thinking that he put into this. The ambition is there, but the execution's not there from what I have experienced so far. So let's go on with the video. The next area is the members area. So this is where all the good and juicy stuff comes in. So what the member area is that you get to see a daily feed, exclusive content, giveaways, forum, member bonuses, and shop. So as of now, there is a bug that happens, and it's been happening to other people as well, that you cannot actually view anything on the daily feed, exclusive content, giveaways, forum, and etc. Fortunately, I did view everything before this video because I was experiencing the site every day to see if it was actually worth it or not. So I'm just going to give a brief overview of it. Literally, I'm going to show what I see right now when you click on it is this. Not too sure why. There is many bugs on the site. Some of them have been able to recreate it's not a good site at all, unfortunately. I don't really know if there was like a, I don't know what their IT department or whoever tested the site, if they experimented with it and trying to break the site. I don't know, but many bugs. So daily feed was just his posts, which doesn't really have anything because he barely posts. Exclusive content, that is where you saw the exclusive vlogs that he mentioned. Giveaways, forum, member bonuses, and shops. So the giveaways is a little weird. So obviously in his promotion of the Maverick Club, he does promote monthly giveaways, 10K giveaways. That's only happened once, which awesome. I'm glad you went through with that. And I get like how hard it might be to give $10,000 to someone. And I get that as a YouTuber, you probably want to monetize on that content. So as soon as you find someone, you want to be able to give it to them and actually make a YouTube video out of it. My issue with the giveaways is that there is no structure or system of these giveaways, at least from what I experienced so far within the month that I've been subscribed. Or I should probably say 30 days because the month ends, tomorrow, right? Yes. So there is no you don't know when the giveaway is going to happen, and you don't know when you're going to get the giveaway. You really know nothing of it. It's kind of like a lottery system from what I've experienced so far. And also another thing that I should probably tell you guys is that if you're a foreign person, so outside of the United States, you do not qualify for the giveaways or the Zoom calls or many of the other perks and benefits that he offers. I'm not too sure why you can't a Zoom call with another person outside the country besides time zone. That's all I can assume. And as for the giveaways, I'm assuming it's because shipping costs. If you were to give a car or $10,000, I don't know. I would assume it would just be difficult, but nonetheless, if you're promising something in your commercial or your vlogs, you should probably tell them beforehand, hey guys, I have this program doing monthly giveaways and such, but they're only for the people of the United States. So the fact that he doesn't really tell you that, it tricks a lot of people, because let's be real, a lot of people that probably enter the club and a lot of people that watch his vlogs are kids, so they don't really know any better, and I feel like him not being transparent is kind of like preying or taking advantage of these kids that don't read the TOS, don't read the contracts, don't read the small print that you get when signing up to this program. They see the program, ask their mom for their credit card, sign up, and then they figure out, oh wow, I can't, apply for these perks or benefits. So that's pretty shitty. The forum is, oh my god, so that's the next section. I'm in his members area. So the forum is pretty bad. So the fact that I'm saying the word forum in 2020, right? What the fuck is that shit? That is a whole can of beans that I have been experimenting with. So when you click on the forums area, you're arrived with 3 options: general chat, introductions, and support and feedback. So general chat is just people just posting, right? Introductions is people talking about themselves, and support and feedback is the complaints. So I'm just gonna tell you guys right now that the fact that the support and feedback is more active than the general chat is a pretty big issue. And what do you mean active? We can tell by the numbers. There's over 1,000 posts in the general chat, and there's only barely 300 in the support and feedback. What I mean by active is that people are talking amongst each other about the support and talking about wow, this doesn't work. Oh, hey, I'm experiencing this too. The over 1,000 posts that you see in the general chat, a lot of them are just a single post and no one's really communicating. And I was experimenting with the general chat, and they also don't really have a moderator. I'm not too sure if that's I haven't seen the moderator because I've been testing it out and posting some weird shit. For example, I posted a picture of Logan filming the dead body in Japan. Didn't get removed over 24 hours. I removed it myself. I posted some weird shit. I asked, who wants to see a porno of Logan, Jake, Mike, Manager, Jeff, Greg, KSI, and Josie? That never got removed. And I get that that isn't as bad, but you have to realize that I'm sure that the most of these people that are on this site are kids, so and that's only a fraction of the things I posted. I posted a lot of things trolling just to see if I can get away with it. Made a huge essay detailing the pros and cons. So yeah, there's a lot of issues, and the fact that they have a forum set up, let's be real, the last time you ever heard or used an actual forum was probably neopets.com over a decade ago. Don't know where Mr. Buttery Toast, Mike, marketing team manager, I don't know whose idea was it to create a forum in the age of 2020. If they wanted to do something better, probably follow something like Reddit or Slack or Discord. Those interfaces are pretty good for communication and interacting amongst people. Even when you chat on the forum, there's no way, or at least I have yet to see a way that I don't know because I've been experimenting on the site a lot, to tag someone unless they comment on your post. But the fact that I just can't tag someone, that let's say I meet someone named Jeff and I really like them from a post and I want to mention them in my post, I can't really do that. There's no way to tag someone else, so that's pretty shitty. So the lack of moderation, the lack of interaction, the general chat is pretty bad. And that's not like talking about every other portion of it. So let's go into the next section. Next section's introduction. So again, it's not really anything cool or new. It's just people introducing themselves. And the support and feedback. Oh my god. So I'm glad they actually had this forum, how should I say, this category, because there's a lot of bugs in the site. And I thought I was the only one experiencing it, but the fact that there's many other people experiencing this is a pretty big issue. So I'm just going to highlight a couple of those issues right now. So here's a couple posts. So one of them, they got locked out of the content, which is my case. I got locked out of the content. In fact, my case is a little worse. So I actually got kicked out of the Maverick Club, not banned, but they canceled my subscription early. So when you go on my profile, you can see the status of your membership. My membership, because I started at the beginning of this month, was supposed to end tomorrow, so a full month. So I started July 1st, it's supposed to end tomorrow. They recently canceled my membership for some reason, didn't get any email notification about that. And when you go on it, it says like the time that's supposed to be canceled, NA. Never heard of that. Usually with like Netflix or any subscription-based program, it'll show you like, hey, you signed up this day, it ends this day, boom, there you go, then it gets canceled. I got canceled early and I can't see anything, but I can still post on the forum, I can still see the forum, I just can't go to the members area and see the exclusive content or giveaways or any of the other things. Luckily, I did see everything beforehand, so I know what I can talk about. Second issue, being left in the dark. So if you expect Logan to really be interactive in this site and talk with people, that's not really the case. In fact, I've only seen him interact really 3 times with 3 separate tags from him. But otherwise, he's very inconsistent. I haven't, again, second month, only 3 posts in from him. I think that's a pretty big issue. Another issue I thought was the whole forum, people can't get calls or giveaways. People complain about that and the support and feedback. Totally get that. Another issue that people have been suffering is so apparently to sign up for a Zoom call or FaceTime call, there's a form. I have yet to see it, but I've been reading from like the support and feedback threads. And that form has been bugging out and doesn't work when people sign up for it. Again, another big issue. The discount on the club members kind of suck. And I never bought any of the Maverick merch. I only got the free mask they was offering. But I saw his merch and Jesus Christ, I did not know people were spending this much money on it. I mean, you got an $80 hoodie that's not considering shipping and handling. Shorts for $50. Like, alright, so you see this hoodie, right? It's a Lil Uzi hoodie, right? It says Baby Pluto on the side. And it says Lil Uzi Vert here. Then I got some cool fan art in the back, right? And this is a pretty good quality hoodie. I actually made this myself. But the whole process to make this cost me $80. And again, the quality is very good. It's very light too, especially in the summer right now. And it just is crazy that this Maverick hoodie that only has a simple logo, it kind of reminds me of like the whole Supreme thing. It's like the quality is decent, but really you're paying for the brand. Same thing with Logan stuff. In fact, you could probably print this exact same hoodie. In fact, I'll probably do that. Better quality with that same logo and probably print it for like half the price. It's not really hard. I mean, again, this is pretty nice and I made it myself, and you know, I just don't think that his stuff is worth it. I did not know it was that expensive until I started looking at this. And even with like the discounts that the Maverick Club members get, I mean, what, you're getting $6 off, $10 off, $5 off. That's not really that crazy for a Maverick Club member, which also stems to another issue. So a lot of his stuff is sold out on the Maverick Club website, but if you go on the Maverick Clothing website, it is not sold out, and also they sometimes get the same discounts as the Maverick Club members. Here's an image kind of introducing that. pretty big issue. I mean, all of these things that I'm talking about really tells you how much thought Logan is putting into this. Or maybe he doesn't know that any of this is happening, but regardless, there is a support and feedback thread. This is something that can be seen every day by his team, and he can also tackle that, and he can also make these changes on his side very quickly. So I'm just not seeing any improvement, and the more and more I dig into his website, the more and more cons I'm seeing. So I'm not saying it can't get better. Of course it can get better. It's just the lack of like awareness and consistency and being active with those issues, right? When you have customer support, which also leads to another issue. Again, it's just another issue after another issue. It's the lack of customer support. I experienced it. A lot of people experienced it. There's all these posts that saying they can't get into customer support. So if you have customer support issues in the Maverick Club, you go to the contact us. There's no phone number. You have to email them. And I've seen many people who said they've emailed them and they haven't gotten a response in weeks or months. When I mean months, I mean like they started to question them from the beginning of the Maverick Club till now, and they still haven't gotten any response. I did get a response from someone in the forum giving me a number, but that number is the customer support for the Maverick clothing line. And if you have any issues with the Maverick Club, they cannot help you because they only deal on the merchandise side of the customer support. So again, no way to reach out to the Maverick Club or their team. I don't know how they have their whole system, like their whole back end set up with the terms of like, hey guys, you do this, you do that. I don't know how their team's split up. I don't know what is really going on with the Maverick Club. None of that is really explained. I feel like it'd be cool if Logan was like, hey guys, this is the Maverick Club and these are the people behind the website, and if you want to get in contact with any of them, here's the Instagram, here's the Twitter. They specifically deal with Maverick Club issues, but we don't see any of that. Another issue, like I said, is that let's say if you cancel or try to cancel your membership, some people are getting a bug where it says it's pending. Never really seen that before. It happened to me when I first tried to cancel my membership, and then after 3 times it worked. But other people are still getting that pending issue, and it's just a sock. It's just a, what's the right wording? It's just a bummer that you have a multi-million-dollar company and they still are getting bugs as simple as that. Another issue is the lack of interaction, which I kind of mentioned earlier. So the way I see the Maverick Club right now, considering it has this forum set up, is that you have all these people, right? And no one's really interacting with each other. Everyone just wants to interact with Logan. And again, I don't know what his purpose of the Maverick Club is. I don't know if he wants to bring people together so they can collab with him, or it's just like a club to only interact with him. But either way, there's a lack of interaction on both ends. None of the members really care about each other, and occasionally you'll see like a cringe post like, I challenge you to do this, or what's like the best question you want to ask Mike, and then some cringy ass question like what's your favorite shoe color or some bullshit like that. But when you actually make like real posts and genuine posts, and when I mean real, I mean like I'm being pretty real, right? Like I sound like an asshole. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I just come off as that. I'm really blunt. I'm really serious. I have really fucked up humor, so maybe that's just on my end. But when you post like actual funny posts, no one really responds. It's just like the occasional cringe post that's like yes Manny and Logan. You'll see like 1 or 2 responses, but again, very, 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 very strong of lack of interaction. So another issue is that they have some typos on their website. Here's an example of one of the typos that someone pointed out, and this also occurs multiple times within the site. So it's just, I don't know, it's just a lack. It just seems very lazy to me. It's just not that good. Another issue is that there is no priority between the Maverick Club and the Maverick clothing line. So for example, if something is sold out, you would expect that the people that would get the first priority of that stock to be the Maverick Club, or even suppose he launches a new line of clothing, right? You would expect there to be like a PR releases for Maverick Club members, because he did do that with some influencers where he gave them his clothing early, opened them up, promoting it. I think it'd be cool, especially when people are paying to get that Maverick like club, clothing discount. It'd be cool if Logan was like, hey guys, I'm not going to do that with just important influencers. I'm going to do that with people that support me and are paying to support me. It would make sense for him to be like, all right guys, here's 100 sweaters. If you guys can just film yourself opening it for the Maverick Club promotion, that would be awesome. Doesn't do that. And people are getting overcharged. A lot of people are getting double charged in the site. Again, another bug. I fortunately was not double charged, but there are images and many posts on the support and feedback that people are getting double charged. And another issue is that when you sign up for the Maverick Club, you are allowed to get a free month of the subscription, but that is not the case, especially since I was canceled early and hasn't been in a month yet. So I'm not too sure who's dealing with the whole administration or ITN of the Maverick Club. So let's talk about another issue. So those are the biggest issues with the site. It's just a lack of structure. There is no system. You don't know really what you're getting until you actually get into it, and whatever he is offering isn't that good as of now. There's nothing really that's worth getting for $20. People are getting double charged. There's a lot of bugs in the site. And another issue I had with him that isn't really specifically towards the site, but it's talking about how he is promoting the site. So I'm gonna roll a couple clips.
I might give this to someone from the Maverick Club. If you don't know what that is, I'm gonna be honest, you're missing out. We do a lot of giveaways, we do exclusive content, giving away my Dodge Challenger soon. We do members dinners, we do members FaceTimes, just a lot of dope shit. And I'm gonna be putting a lot of energy into making that the most intimate, curated, special experience on the internet.
And for me, it just seems very weird that he's talking about like, you know, all these things, and it just seems very misleading, especially when you're like a 12-year-old that really are blindly supporting Logan. They're innocent kids, you know, and I feel like Logan isn't looking at his website from a fan's perspective. And maybe I'm wrong, right? There's a thing called, you know, life, obviously. So here's the thing that I see about the whole Maverick Club thing. There's Logan's life, right? There's his YouTuber life, and then because he made this program, there is a Maverick Club life, right? So like I mentioned earlier, Vitaly and Nelk Boys do something like this where they have a subscription-based program, and to them, their first priority is those programs, right? They consistently post there. They make over-the-top content that's really worth it. Like the content that Logan kind of tells that's like, oh guys, this is radar content I can't post on YouTube. It's gonna be on my Maverick Club. That's not really the case. His vlogs are average 4 minutes. There's only one vlog that was long, which is a 15-minute cute drunk Q&A of Josie. And I'm surprised he's dating her, because like, if you guys don't remember, he was talking so much shit about her before he even dated her. If you guys remember, like, yeah, she's dumb. I wish she could get like more brain cells. I don't know if any of you guys remember that. So that's kind of shitty, but yeah, it's just not really anything crazy. And I get how some people might be like, well, he doesn't owe anything to the Maverick Club, right? Like, he doesn't owe anything. He has his own life to deal with. Well, here's the thing. You're right, he doesn't owe anything if he didn't promote his site as a Zoom call, way to interact with fans. Like, let me put it this way. If you see Logan in the street, right, and he's eating, and you follow his YouTube, right, and his Instagram, and you follow him religiously, but you're not part of the Maverick Club, you're just, you know, you're just doing your thing, and you see him, and you're like, hey, Logan, hi, what's up? And he's like, hey, what's up? Sorry, man, can I talk to you later? I'm eating right now. And then you're like, oh, well, can I have a picture, please? He's not entitled to give you a picture, because just because you follow him, he doesn't entitle you. You're not entitled to do anything, right? He's not saying, he never ever promotes like, hey guys, if you see me in the streets, give me a picture. I don't know if he said that before or not, but I'm just giving an example just for the sake of argument. He's not entitled to do anything, but suddenly when he has a program and a subscription that promises all these things, there is a source of entitlement for the consumer, right? There's something called consumer satisfaction. And the fact that he's not satisfying his consumers with everything he's promising is a very, very big issue. So yes, you are entitled to do some things. Yes, you are entitled to complain. And yes, suddenly it makes a weird interaction between like his fans and Logan when you start charging. When you start charging to interact with your fans, it definitely creates a weird dynamic. So I'm gonna play some of the clips and commentate a little bit after them so you guys can see what I am talking about.
Hardest shit on the Maverick Club. It is the most intimate, curated, special experience on the internet, and we're gonna keep doing that. So we're gonna fly one of our members out to ride these horses with us at my ranch. Head over to maverickclothing.com to become a member. And if you don't like horses, we got a ton of other benefits, including $10,000 monthly giveaways, weekly FaceTimes. I've been doing 2 a day, periodic members dinners, exclusive content, limited edition Maverick clothing, discounts on literally everything on the site. And as you know, I'll be giving away my Dodge Challenger too. Just a lot of dope shit. So yeah, head over to maverickclothing.com, sign up, and yeah, I'll see one of you guys on a horse ride. The most intimate team experience that exists on the internet. This is for the people who really f with me, my friends, our content, people who really want to be a part of the action. I'm talking about an all access, intimate, uncut, uncensored, behind the scenes, exclusive look at our lives, and a bunch of benefits, including, but not limited to, weekly exclusive content that we are either not allowed to post on YouTube or probably should not post on YouTube. Limited edition Maverick clothing that you might have seen in some of our videos, free shipping on your orders, major site-wide discounts on literally everything. And we're giving away $10,000 a month. And that's just at the beginning. By the end of this, I want to be giving away $100,000 a month. We're FaceTiming members every single week. Also going to be doing periodic members dinners. So either we're going to fly you out here, you're going to have dinner with us, or we're going to come to you. And
so obviously that you can see from those clips, he is promoting it as kind of like he's actually using the site consistently. Not really happening. And the weird thing that I found about his site is that if you watch his most recent vlogs, he sometimes doesn't promote the site, and sometimes he kind of has like a small watermark of his site, but he never mentions it. He mentions more of his Maverick clothing than he does his site, so to me specifically, that shows how much confidence he has in his site, that he's not really promoting it as much anymore. It is a pretty big issue, and it wouldn't surprise me if he did cancel this whole subscription thing, because like I said earlier, very high ambition, very poor execution. And even if it were to get better, suppose the Maverick Club does become a priority to him, he just wouldn't have the time to make those promises of what he's saying, because he has such a large audience. And it's weird to say, but this is one of those cases where having a large audience actually affects you. But I don't know what's gonna happen. For some pros on the site, it's awesome. Like, I feel like he is doing something that is worth getting, especially since he has given $10,000 to one person. Again, inconsistent with that. And he has hung out with his fans. Again, very inconsistent with that. But I have yet to see a YouTuber that does that. And if he can do that consistently, have like a sort of like system or structure, so fans can see like, hey guys, I actually have a chance to see him, instead of like waiting around to be like a lottery based system. I think he really has something going for him. So Logan, I don't hate you. I honestly wish the best for you. I just hope you aren't a dumbass. I mean, I saw that video clip of you saying that you don't really care about like being someone around with Corona. This is the clip I'm talking about.
Next one, guys, we gotta call Logan Paul. I haven't seen him in a week, but
Tanner Fox from Tanner Fox Vlogs on YouTube.
that is he.
My guy.
Hey man, listen, I really hate to be having this call with you right now. I haven't.
You got COVID-19.
How did you know?
My mom somehow knew.
Oh, I told Jake.
Oh, well, I hope you get better, bro. Holy fucking shit, isolate yourself.
I am. I'm staying in quarantine for the next 14 days, but I know I haven't seen you in a week. I just started showing symptoms of it today, but I just wanted to call and make sure your whole team knows.
What symptom?
I woke up today and I was extremely just exhausted. Like, I just felt really tired.
Interesting. All right, well, thanks for letting me know, bro. I don't really give a fuck, but thanks for letting me know.
No problem, man. All right. Well, I hope you're all good.
I appreciate you, bro.
All right, later.
Yeah, that kind of made me lose a little bit of respect for you, but maybe you're a nice guy. I don't know. So if I definitely think the Maverick Club is a scam or not, I do think so. I think it's a scam. I'm sorry, guys. It's just a horrible site right now. And like I said, maybe it gets better. So sorry, guys. I know that my audience isn't really used to this video. This is just kind of like a one-time video for now. There's a couple subscription-based programs that I have already subscribed for, and I'm experimenting with them that aren't OnlyFans, but I'm always gonna stick with doing OnlyFans review because I just like shitting on these bitches that like to scam people. And like I said, I'm doing a girl named Mia Maklava. Jesus Christ, again, one of the few porn stars that does not scam their fans. So again, thanks for watching this long video. I know it's very different, and have a good day, guys. And if you guys have any suggestions or requests below, always leave it in the comments down below. All right, see you later, guys. Bye.